Hello everybody, welcome to Mechanical Madness. So, I've been busy the last day or two, been doing a few things, learning a lot. I'm currently sitting in the A320. I don't spend many hours in the plane. I've flown it a few times. But I was just, every time I flew it, I'm looking at all these buttons and switches. I know what most of them do. But it's a rhythm. I haven't got the rhythm yet. So what I've come up with is basically an Audible checklist to save me, because I'm in VR, I can't visually look at a checklist easily. So what I've come up with is this. It might be helpful to someone, it's definitely helpful for me. So let me just turn her on and run you through it.
Before startup checklist. Wipers off.
Off.
Weather radar off. Parking brake set. Engine
Set.
master 1 and 2 off.
Off.
Ignition selector normal. Landing
Normal.
gear down.
Down.
Battery 1 and 2 on.
On.
External power on.
External one.
APU fire test. APU master on. APU start on. Wait for APU. Cockpit lights as required.
Waiting for the APU. Set up your cockpit lights so we can set up our gauges, interior lights if need be, depending on the time of the day. So it does require you to know where these commands are in the cockpit. However, you're going to need to know that anyway on a bit of paper. So it's just a case of, yeah, the first few times you're going to have to sit there, hunt for the buttons or learn where the buttons are, and then you're away. You can use this. Once you get into a routine, you'll learn this off by heart. You don't necessarily need this. So
APU ready.
There we go.
External
APU's
power
ready.
off. APU
Yep.
bleed on. Cross bleed auto. Probe window heat on. Air contacts 1 and 2 on. Emergency lights arm. Strobe lights auto. Crew supply on. Electric hydro yellow pump on. Add airs IR1, IR2, IR3, nav. Engine 1 and 2 fire button test. End of before startup checklist. Set
Okay.
MCDU.
So there we go. Now we're at the point of setting up the MCDU. So you would set up your flight plan, set up the performance of the aircraft, contact your ATC for departure, get your clearance, put in your barrow, for instance, and your altitude restrictions. Then obviously after your 7 minutes your IRS is all aligned, you're ready to go. Then you can call for pushback. So at that point you're going to be needing my next checklist.
Checklist. Copy. MCDU. Set. ATC clearance. Obtained. Squat code. Set. Transponder. Auto. TCAS. Standby. Altimeter QNH. Set. Anti-skid. On. Flight director. On. Landing system. Off. Ready for pushback and engine start.
There we go.
Engine start checklist.
So we'll
Seat
just
belts.
push back.
On.
Push.
No smoking.
Seat
On.
belts.
Beacon light. On. Pushback. Requested. Parking brake. Release when connected. Fuel pumps. On.
Fuel pumps.
Ignition master. 1. On.
Master 1.
Engine selector. Start.
Start. And we're going to release the parking brake because we shall now be connected. There we go, we're heading back. Engine 1's coming up. I'll have co-pilot give us confirmation of that.
Engine 1 starting.
So I believe I missed nav just in that sec, but you can see how easy it is to just get behind or miss something.
T's and P's are good.
So we've got our pushback. T's and
Good
P's
start.
are good. Good start.
Engine master 2 on.
Engine 2.
Engine 2 starting.
TCAS will sort out in a second, so ignore the message for the moment. You can see our EGT or ITT will come up to around 500 odd, and then it will come back down, so that will be a safe start.
ITT check.
There we go, confirmation of the ITT.
Engine 2 good start.
Good start on 2.
Engine 1 and 2 stable. End of pushback requested. Parking brake set.
Set.
Before taxi checklist.
For taxi.
ATC taxi clearance obtained.
Yep, we've got
Ignition
clearance.
selector normal.
Normal.
APU bleed off.
Off.
APU master off.
Off.
Nav lights on.
Nav lights are on.
Nose light taxi.
Taxi.
Runway turn off lights set.
Set.
Anti-ice temp check
Temperature check. Not sure, so we're
set.
going to put them on.
Auto brake max. Flaps take off set. Ground spoilers arm.
Yep.
Pitch and rudder trim set.
Pitch.
And set. Flight controls
Give us the right one.
free and correct. Checklist complete, ready for taxi.
And flight controls. Free and correct. So there we go, we're ready for taxi. I mean, I butchered that, but I've made it for anyone to have a go with, so let me know how you get on, let me know how I can improve it, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.